How's it going, everybody? This is Music Lover 93.
Hi, everybody. Michael DeSisto here, Sam's boyfriend.
And welcome back to Piano Teacher Reacts. This is mainly Michael, because he's, like in the last video, he's a piano teacher.
That's right.
Because and I mentioned this in the last time, we're definitely watching a full episode of Archer, but most of the times it's just gonna be like edited parts, because it just has to do like the piano part or something. Well, either that or I don't know, because either that we could do both or shorter versions, but it doesn't really matter anyway, because it's Archer, and it's definitely, we grew up watching Archer as a kid. And since it is a something about piano lessons and about teachers, since for your experience of that, everyone has a different way of teaching. However, there are some things that it's maybe gone too far from the teaching. You'll definitely see it as we watch it. So, let's take a look at this episode, shall we?
It's called Arthur Plays the Blues.
Yeah, and that's what the name of the episode of Arthur. And it's definitely look like it's from 2001.
It's from season 6 as well.
Yep, and that's where it's, from the 6th season, because known for a different voice actor of Arthur, because the original one is like older, his voice got deeper, so that's why they changed voice actors. Alright, let's begin.
Tonight, I shall play Tchaikovsky's Concerto No. 5.
That's the Typhoon Concerto. The one that put Rubinstein in a full body cast? He's mad, I tell you. Mad!
Yeah, it's not really a thing. I know it's only for a show, because I think they're the piano concerto like that.
Thank you. You're too kind. For you, Mrs. Cardigan, the best piano teacher a boy could ever have.
So that's his current teacher, I see. It's Cardigan.
Yep. That's his current teacher, but listen to what happens next.
Wonderful, Arthur. You've really got Blue Danube down pat.
Thanks. Want me to try the left hand now?
No, Arthur. We have to talk about something.
I know. It's about Lightly Row. I promise I'll practice it for next time.
I'm afraid there won't be a next time, Arthur. You see, I'm retiring.
Well, she's older, so she has to retire.
Arthur plays the blues. You're retiring? Why?
Because there are other things I want to do besides teach piano. Cookie.
So you have to go off to cookies.
No one ever gets to Carnegie Hall without your help.
I wouldn't be so sure about that, Arthur. Your new teacher actually was a concert pianist.
New teacher?
Yes, I've made some calls, and you are going to be taught by none other than Dr. Frederick Fugue.
And he's a
These
pianist.
aren't as good as yours.
You are going to be taught by Dr. Frederick Fugue? Boy, some kids get all the breaks.
He's that good?
Good? He's the best. I'd give anything for just one lesson with him, and I don't even play piano. Of course, your fingers might break from all the scales he makes you do. That happened to a friend of mine. Poor Mikey still can't hold an ice cream cone. And watch out for the knitting needles.
What does he use those for?
You don't want to know. Just make sure you stay on the beat.
Most of the times I don't believe what Binky says. He's just being silly.
And there's Dr. Frederick Fugue's home.
So that's his house.
Yep. There he is.
Arthur Reed, I presume?
That's me.
Moderate digital spreading and no calluses. You have been playing for 2.5 years?
Yes.
How did he know that?
Follow me.
That's amazing how he knew that so fast. Like,
You should get
maybe
that
Mrs. Cardigan told him already, but I I wouldn't know that right away.
Presto, Tosca, presto.
Changes his bird faster.
Beautiful piano.
Her name is Giselle. She's been around the world with me from...
So he named the piano like that.
Actually played at Carnegie Hall?
Yes, many times. Enough chit-chat. Let's hear you play. We'll start with some scales. D major,
Yep, always scales.
Yep.
C harmonic minor, A minor, D major again, tempo, and stop.
That's a lot, don't you think?
Yep.
Yours who might actually have some talent.
Oh, yes.
Therefore, I'd like you to work on this for next week's lesson.
Bach's two-part inventions? But this has like a million notes.
No, it only has 8,955 notes.
Still, that's a lot.
Invention in F.
A lot of notes, and it's also impressive that he knows how many notes there are total.
Genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration. So practice.
Okay, no problem. See you next week, Dr. Fugue.
Wow.
You know about the knitting needles part? No, he was just doing it to just doing some knitting thing. So it's not gonna. But anyways, yeah, I could definitely see how strict he is,
Yeah, he's definitely a strict teacher.
and just getting like sort of like box two like part inventions. He's starting with numbers. I think it's his. I think it's the 8th invention. It's in F major.
Right. I think so.
Yeah, I've done this a long time ago. I definitely have to replay it again. It's I didn't practice enough on that one because it's definitely a fast piece.
And speaking of this, we're about to find out if Arthur is really going to be practicing the piece in this episode. It's definitely a challenge, that's for sure. This piece of music.
I mean, there are, he is definitely probably be able to do it. It's just you just gotta practice.
Oh, yes. Shall we continue, babe?
8,955 notes. Mrs. Cardigan would have never given me something so hard.
Oh, look at all that.
Just looking at this music makes me tired. I'll do it later. I've got a whole week.
Oh, it's Chopin's Etude Opus 10 number 2, which is
I've got it.
Arthur, have you practiced piano yet?
I will, Mom. Right after this.
Hey, Arthur, how about practicing a little piano?
Sure, Dad. As soon as this game is over.
got to practice still.
And then after the book fair, I'm going to Buster's and help him carve his pumpkin. And
Your
then...
piano lesson is in 2 days and you haven't practiced at all.
Oh, but...
No buts. 1 hour, Arthur.
Still not good enough.
Yeah. It's... You need to practice longer than that. And he definitely should have practiced those other times when his parents asked him to do it.
Playing with my bunny fur. Want to take a whack? No. Could you please play with that in your room? I'm trying to practice piano. Mom's cleaning up there, but I'll turn the sound down.
But it's still, she's still making a noise anyway, because she's only 4.
Fun little piggy.
Yeah.
DW, what is it going to take for you to be quiet? Got any candy?
Still not practice enough.
Yeah.
Peanut brittle. DW? What? I'm just chewing. Dad, I can't practice. DW's making too much noise.
I'll take care of her. It's important you make a good impression on your new teacher.
That's true.
Whoa,
Yep,
these are
he's right about that.
Okay, Arthur, we're off to the Tibbles. Now you won't have any distractions.
Thanks, Dad.
Arthur's dad is not joking. He's
Okay, invention of F major. Here we go.
being serious about that.
But then he's something he wears him out.
Mm-hmm.
And so he's gonna be falling asleep. But it's not gonna turn well.
All right. So before we continue on, yeah, that definitely was not enough practice, Arthur. You know, when you're trying, if your new teacher wants you to learn a tougher piece, you really gotta practice it. And even his parents said, "Have you practiced?" And he obviously didn't do it at all.
Yeah, because you still need some more to practice, you know, because after you're done practice, you can go ahead and have your free time, but you don't have enough free time.
Yeah, so we're about to find out Dr. Fuchs' reaction after, you know, he tries to play the Bach for him.
You and Yo-Yo Ma?
Indeed. Yo-Yo is a good friend of mine.
And who's
And a great
Dr.
cello
Fuchs?
player, too,
Yes.
I must say, by
That's Liberace.
Yo-Yo Ma.
We had a dueling piano
Liberace.
when I was working my way through music school.
Cool.
But we digress. Let's hear that Bach.
Oh,
Let's see what happens here.
Try again. Did you practice?
Yes, I did. I mean, a little. Kind of. Well, not really.
If you don't want to work at this, then I don't want to waste my time teaching you. I'm afraid I have no choice.
The knitting needles.
Goodbye, Arthur. You're fired.
Oh, that wasn't very nice.
By
Now,
your piano teacher?
yeah, that's not very nice.
this is where I was telling you about that comes to teaching piano. That's really like it's
That's
just
over the
harsh.
top.
This is so harsh.
Yeah, exactly. It's over the top. I mean, you know, Arthur, as I said before, Arthur had plenty of time to, you know, practice it and, you know, get it right, but he obviously refused.
If he hasn't practiced, you know, at least just give Arthur a chance.
Yeah, give Arthur another chance. I mean, you shouldn't just fire somebody like right away. But anyway, he does try it again later. He actually does try again in a moment, and maybe he'll get rehired after that. We're gonna find out soon. But in the meantime, let's see what happens next. He's currently sitting with his friend Buster Baxter
Yeah,
at
after
the
all
Sugar Bowl.
Yeah, after free time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just because I didn't play the piece perfectly. I'm sorry to hear that, Arthur. Why? I'm thrilled. It'll be a while before my parents find me a new teacher, so I won't have to practice piano for weeks, maybe months.
What will you do with all your free time?
I don't know. The possibilities are endless.
It's gonna be harder for Arthur.
Yeah.
A nearly flawless rendition of the Emperor Concerto by Irina Verkova.
Anything music.
You are so hideous. Did you play so
Oh.
It's Phantom of the Opera.
Play it, Stan.
Jazz.
Oh.
Arthur, I'm going to the mall to buy socks.
I'll come.
I'm also looking for some toddler anklets and some mid-cap argyles in sort of brownish grayish tones.
Mom, I'm at the music store. And now, Arthur Reed will play Zhukovsky's Concerto Number 5.
Ahem. Excuse me, son. That's not a toy.
Hey, that is mean.
Now, I think
Exactly.
this may be an instrument of Antoine's caliber.
Does he even realize he teaches
And
piano?
then-
He plays piano.
Cookie.
Does the person even realize that he plays? That Arthur plays piano.
Yeah. I mean, and he allows the next guy to play the piano. Like, he was even playing the Invention of F Major
Yeah.
from Bach, like the same piece that Arthur didn't practice.
Yeah, the other student did.
No thanks. Mrs. Cardigan, do you really think I have any talent?
Of course I do. That's why I sent you to Dr. Few. How's it going?
Not so good. I guess Dr. Few kind of,
Fired you? Yes, he does that to a lot of students. He's a brilliant teacher, but a very difficult man.
well,
True,
how do
it's
I
true.
get hired again?
You have to earn his respect.
Even his bird doesn't sing good enough for him.
You don't have to play perfectly, Arthur. You just have to play your best.
This is a good advice from her. 'Cause
And
he's
now he's really practicing, and
now he's really doing it.
yeah.
There you go. Even if it's mistakes, it's not a big deal.
Yep.
Woohoo! I've been fired! Yes!
Ah, Arthur Reed, dismissed for torturing the invention in F major. What brings you back?
If it's okay, Dr. Fugue, I'd like to try to play it again.
Very irregular. All right, I have a few minutes before Soul Train.
Let's give him a chance.
Yep.
I must have made at least 50 mistakes.
Actually, you made 78 mistakes.
So he counted the
Sorry I
mistakes.
wasted your time, Dr. Fugue. I
Yeah.
guess no matter how hard I try, I'll never be
78.
good.
Well, there is something that might improve your play. I require that all my students keep their fingers warm.
He has a big heart, that's the
All
truth.
right, enough chit-chat. Let's do some scales. D major.
Yeah, so I'm glad that Dr. Fuke is actually actually gonna be very caring comes to that, if you get cold, like Anthony cold, it's hard to play when you're chilly and cold. So that's why they have like fingerless gloves.
Yep, that's right.
For you as a piano teacher, when it comes to Dr. Fuke's teaching, how do you feel about that?
Well, as Mrs. Cardigan said, like after Dr. Fuke fired Arthur the first time, I mean, he's a brilliant teacher, but he's like a difficult man. Actually, he is a difficult man, not like a difficult man. He is a difficult man, but yeah, I just feel like firing someone, especially if like they're like new to if they're like new to the teacher and stuff. I find that to not be very nice.
Yeah, I just feel like it goes a little too far from that, and should give Arthur a chance. That way he'll practice.
Yeah, I mean, and also it definitely looked like a difficult piece to learn and stuff like that.
Like that, as long as once I practice enough, it's still it's not too challenging for me. It's just have to practice more. Yeah, and this is and I can see why it's difficult, because this is how the piece was played like that. Like at the end of it, it's like because it's fast.
Oh yeah.
I'll definitely play more Bach inventions. That'll be in the future. So thank you guys for watching. If there's any more of these anything that has to do with piano lessons, I'll let you guys know. So thank you.
And the moral of the story in this episode is definitely practice what your teacher wants, just so the teacher can continue to see your improvement.
And that was a very good advice from my boyfriend, who's a piano teacher.
Yes.
That's why I love you.
That's why I love you too, babe.
Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. This is Music Lover 93 signing out.
Have a good night, everybody. We'll see you next time.